welcome to the PI show. My name's Harry Nowicki. I'm a PI lawyer, personal injury lawyer. I'm here with colleagues Kathy. Welcome, Kathy. This
Good
is we've got a show which is technology driven. So we're getting you in as a person who
technology expert
is an expert.
Generation Y, thank you.
Expert.
And Tony Carbone, who's a bit of a technological dinosaur like me.
No, I'm getting there, Harry.
Is that
I know how
right?
to email and things
You know
like
how
that
to email?
these days. Yeah, I'm getting
Okay.
better. I
And
really
a computer,
am.
you press...
I'm on the computer now.
You're on the computer?
Yeah.
Okay.
I even know how to get on the face. I don't know how to get off it, but I'm onto it.
Okay.
I don't think anyone knows how to get off Facebook, Tony, but
I'm
good
trying
luck
to
if
get
you
off.
become the first.
Tonight we're going to talk about the internet and how it's impacting on personal injury law in particular, or just
Actually, I
law
should
in general.
apologise to people trying to get onto my Facebook because I don't know how to get off it. I really didn't want to be on it in the first place. So those that try and get me on, I'm not avoiding you. I just don't want to be on it.
You know, I think you're along the lines of phone a friend, Tony, not add a friend. So,
That's
So
right.
look, but before we start with the internet and litigation, I think you've got some mailbag. Some.
A story in the news.
What's in the news?
I find this interesting.
What's
Harry.
in the news?
McDonald's in Brazil was fined for a fat staff member. There was a franchise manager in a McDonald's store in Brazil. Over 12 years, he gained 29 kilograms because he says he was required to sample foods because McDonald's had these
Quality
phantom
control.
mystery clients that randomly went through their shops.
But it's quality control
Yeah,
as
quality
well.
control.
Yeah.
And so he said he was offered free lunches and was forced to sample their products and managed to put on 29
Well,
kilos.
I appreciate they were fined. He's got a possible claim.
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
And is there contributory negligence, Tony?
well, he was hungry, Harry.
What?
I guess there's got to be some level of contributory negligence.
this isn't the screenwriter, Tony, who ended up making a movie. What was it, Super Size Me?
No.
But it's fascinating. I
He
mean, you
could
know.
apply for compensation also.
Well, dare I say, could only happen in Brazil.
Oh no, Harry, the company wasn't fined. They were ordered to pay him 18,000.
18,000, were they?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that, I don't know what that translates to in Australian dollars. It might be a lot of money in Brazil. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Is 18,000?
Well, it could
over
only
there?
happen in Brazil or America, or it wouldn't happen in Australia, Tony.
It's a good
Is that right?
case.
Well,
You know, he's only 32
next,
and he's
next,
probably,
Tony. Next.
I don't know what he weighs, but anyway.
Next.
No, there's a lot of stories, Harry. Well, I think we'll just move on with the show, and I've got a
All
couple
right.
for next week.
Yeah. No, but look, the internet is only, I think, 1996 it started in effect, and it's pretty young, but it's having an impact on our lives and also on litigation. So we've got to deal with that in court. And the way it's arisen in court in PI has been through people who have been cross-examined about their Facebook postings. And people go to doctors and complain they're in pain, they can't do things. And then for some reason, I'm not quite sure how, the insurer obtains copies of what's on Facebook. And they post reports. I think there was one case in Victoria where someone posted their travels overseas. And that was inconsistent with their presentation to a doctor.
Well, it just highlights, I think, Harry, that when you do present to doctors and whoever else you have to see, make sure you make it clear what your symptoms are. Don't say, I can't do something, when in effect you're really saying, I have difficulty.
Yeah, but look, people exaggerate, and then symptoms vary from time to time over a period of a week or a month. And also, this was a young person. I think the radiology demonstrated some significant damage.
I thought he had a nasty back injury.
Yeah.
Kathy, how do I access your Facebook? What happens?
Well, Tony, firstly, you can actually go onto Facebook and search by name or via email and try to find me to add me as a friend. But you only become my friend when I confirm you as my friend.
But I guess if you don't know
like
who I am, you might add me as a friend to find out.
Well,
Usually,
that does depend on the person. However, what sometimes happens as well is you might have mutual friends, and I might click on the mutual friends to see who you know that I know, and it becomes, in my view, like a 6 degrees of separation. And sometimes some people use it to strict friends only. Other people like having...
Have hundreds or thousands of friends.
Right. But the difference is, and I would like to state at this point, following on from what you were saying, Harry, that it becomes, to me, credibility becomes an issue on Facebook, but people that write things on Facebook sometimes write a different version of themselves. To me, being the skeptical lawyer that I am, I think it comes across as an attention-seeking mechanism. It's a channel where people will sit there and write what they ate for dinner when they're watching TV, which is all great, and they might actually elaborate on it and make it a little bit more enthusiastic when reality
Or
is...
more
they're
glamorous or more...
Well, in the
Absolutely, they
personal
could be
injury
home
field, what they're
depressed.
basically doing is highlighting their, adventures.
That's right. But
You
you're
know,
not
you
going
could
to
be-
sit and write, my back is absolutely killing me and I'm on every painkiller known to man. Like the case that we were talking about, the Victorian case, this young man actually went to, I think it was New York, and wrote on his Facebook status that he was climbing the Empire State Building. Now, I think we've
And he
only
was heavily
seen virtual
cross-examined on that
gorillas
too.
actually climb the
couldn't quite-
Empire State Building. Obviously, you have to use a lift or something. So, when he was cross-examined, Defence Counsel asked him, how exactly did you climb? So I think sometimes they take literal meanings out of something to try and discredit a person.
Well,
Does it work? Is it favourable?
it's
I
just
don't know.
another thing that goes into the overall scheme of things in terms of when you assess a case.
But look, so just stepping back, the first thing is I'm not sure how insurers get access to Facebook at all. I mean, I know you're supposed to be a friend, but the insurer prima facie isn't a friend. They're investigating someone.
But let's
That's
say
right.
I got onto Kathy's Facebook, Harry. I might have photos that she gets and pass them on to the next person.
Yeah,
but
but
then the whole
again-
world's got them.
Technically, you can't actually pass it on like that, but the difference is that you could post or tag me into a photo when you post it on or upload it onto your Facebook. Now, I haven't given you express permission to actually do that, and I can't say no to it either. So it's an invasion of privacy on that front as well, and that could then be produced as evidence. How
It
it's
strikes
obtained
me as potentially
interesting.
illegally obtained evidence.
I agree with that.
Tony, that's not authorised by the person. And my guess is some of these things are rumours or there's a suspicion, and then that leads to...
But they must be accessing them on a regular basis. It's just another form of surveillance.
It
you know,
is,
by
it's
insurers.
it's like self-surveillance, yeah. But
And in fact, the lawyers are going to be probably a bit more cautious in terms of how they run these cases. They're going to have to object, Harry, unless you can prove that they got the material
illegally.
Yeah, legally.
Look,
If it's illegal, you're going to have to object and try and keep it out, like a via
That's
deal.
right. That's right. It should not
I don't
be admissible as evidence.
We're going to have to go to a sponsors break, Kathy and Harry. So viewers, please don't go away. We'll be back very shortly. Stay tuned. Thank you.